Well, hi there. It is Monday, April the 13th, 2020. Journal 319, T+376. If I seem pretty full of myself right now, it's because I just successfully placed my first two Instacart orders. And that's exciting, especially when you realize that that action was precipitated by recognizing the fact that we were starting to run low on paper towels and toilet paper. Um, I'm not sure if anybody can get disinfectant wipes, but it's a pretty interesting feeling, really, because it isn't exactly that I'm adverse to technology or to change for that matter. Although I'm probably as resistant to change as the next guy. But realistically, I like to think of myself as an early innovator, um, somebody who um, is aware of the new technology and not necessarily as somebody who's going to adopt it or implement it, but certainly somebody that's aware of it and the benefits. So while I'm not at the very bottom of that curve of early innovators, I'm certainly towards the middle of the early innovator curve. Um, and that's not necessarily because I want to be like that. The truth of the matter is that one of the most indelibly etched memories I have of my father is the due diligence he exercised while in search um, for technology to help run the shop more effectively, more efficiently. And when you think about that, it's really crazy because he was the oldest guy on the lot, right? And he was a child of the Depression, a child of the Second World War. And yet here he was the guy involved in the due diligence required to go ahead and pick the right shop management system. And it was fascinating because when the salesmen would come into the shop to demonstrate their products, they would head towards me. And I would be busy doing something else in the shop, either diagnosing and repairing a car or, doing whatever else it was I was doing at the time, talking to a customer, um, about the benefits of doing a particular service, maintenance or repair function. And I point him right back at my dad and say, no, you got this wrong. You got to go ahead and convince him that it's the right system. And and he was brilliant at it, and he was almost joyful in the way he approached the technology, and that was something to see. Um, Especially when it came to the questions that he asked or the proof of performance that he literally demanded from company representatives as they came in. Um, the result of that was an overwhelming commitment on my part to understand technological change that's been swirling around all of us um, forever. I mean, if you go back to my dad's example, I mean, he started looking at these different systems when I did in 1984, 1985. So the first computer we had at the shop, by the way, was a timeshare. Um, it was a mainframe computer that we shared time on. Um, Go figure that. And but while we're here, stuck in the middle of post COVID-19 uh, pandemic, we're all sequestered remotely at home, trying to figure out how to go ahead and get to the market. When you're 100% immunocompromised, like I am, and you don't want to go to the market at all, and Leslie doesn't want to go to the market because she's afraid that she'll bring something other than groceries and supplies home with her, it makes it a lot more difficult. So, as I said, the driving factor for all of that was the fact that we were starting to run low on toilet paper and paper towels. Um, and that'll do it every time, I'll guarantee it. You'll become not only desperate, but desperately resourceful. And the cool part is that I pushed my frustration and my discomfort way out of the way, and I leaned in and finally figured out how to make it work. And got not just one order from Instacart this morning, but two from two different department stores. And I'm really proud of myself. So I'm just going to revel in that feeling for now as I leave you. In the meantime, stay well and take care. It's going to be a busy week. Let's hope that everybody's safe and stays that way. Okay? Love you all. Bye.